Welcome to Hood Champion Boxing and Sports. In boxing, you find a way to win or you find a way to lose. Now, I see Floyd is getting a lot of flack for what it seems is Floyd is out here supporting, at least in the video, right? You just don't know. It's hard to say. But like he's at some kind of event, and it looks like he seems to be supporting people of Israel. But my thing is this, right? I don't get involved in any of that crap. But is it fair for people to come out now and say Floyd is a sellout? He'll do anything for money. Is he not aware of what Israel has, how they've treated minorities, in particular black people, the immigrants coming into the country from Africa? The fact that the chief rabbi referred to black people as monkeys. My thing is does Floyd have an obligation to ensure he's educated on these things before he goes out and seems to be eating some food and singing along with this group as they take pictures? And what seems to be that he's supporting Israel. Now, for me, I think Floyd can do what the hell he wants. But there are a lot of people who are now saying he'll never be Muhammad Ali. Floyd would never ever represent his people and be loved by his people or be loved by boxing fans or be loved by anyone, because Floyd doesn't care about anyone but himself. And what I'm going to tell you is I think that's a little harsh, because the bottom line is he can do what he wants, right? We all can. But there are consequences. And consequences can be good or bad. So I think a lot of people, when they watch Floyd, they feel the consequences to him not maybe getting their support. Maybe they feel his consequences for his actions are bad. But from what I know, just from what I see on the internet about Floyd, because I don't know him, he's not worried about what we think are the not so popular consequences that he may face with fans. It seems to me that his only concern with the consequences of his actions is that he's getting paid. Now, I don't know if he got paid to be in this environment. But what I do know is, like, when you have these Twitter accounts, and if I happen to go and kind of canvas over Twitter to see what's going on, when these things pop up, I normally will block certain channels because I don't like to see this stuff. I'm strictly looking to talk boxing. But Floyd is boxing, so I thought it was interesting. Floyd doesn't want to be Muhammad Ali. Floyd doesn't want to be Pacquiao. Floyd doesn't want to be Alexander Usyk. Floyd doesn't want to be Tyson Fury. And Floyd doesn't want to be Deontay Wilder. And the reason I mention those names is because we all know what Muhammad Ali stood for. There's some people who still want to hold on to the fact with Ali, he hated white people. That was a totally different time, man. And I'm not here to defend Muhammad Ali or to say that, no, I agree with you. What I'll say is, from what I understand, he realized that maybe his way of seeing things wasn't the right way, and then he made the changes accordingly, and with his aligned with his religion. And I haven't heard anyone, except for miserable people, say negative things about Muhammad Ali. It's easy. I tell you what, there are a lot of people who can sit here and say things about me from when I would say from like 11, especially them teenage years, boy, from like 11 to like maybe 25. And they would be right if they were talking about how I was during those years. But you can't come now with me at 48 and want to, twist my arm on some shit I said or did when I was young, not experienced in life, and a bit ignorant and hot-headed. You know what I'm saying? I just don't think that's cool. When we talk about Tyson Fury, doesn't matter what we think about Tyson Fury when it comes to boxing. One thing about Tyson Fury is he's very proud of being a gypsy, and he's always, going to defend that whole gypsy lifestyle culture. I don't know much about it, but I do know he talks a lot about it. Manny Pacquiao, he's going to come out there. He's going to defend his country, his culture. Of course, he's a big Catholic, but he's all about the Filipino people. And he's really about all of humanity. But he's a very religious person, but not many people want to take that stance. Deontay Wilder, a lot of people don't agree with him, but the bottom line is he's very proud of who he is as a black man from Alabama, from the South. And some people who aren't familiar with people who are from the South, not everyone, but the majority, especially like Alabama, Mississippi, Georgia. Let me tell you, there was a lot of history there, man, when it comes to just slavery and racism, and a lot of that shit still exists till this day. So unless you kind of been out there to understand why, when Deontay Wilder speaks with that passion about being proud to be who he is, you wouldn't understand. But I understand because I've been out to those areas, and it's just some ridiculous shit you see out there. It's like, goddamn, people still living backwards out here. You know what I mean? Like, it really is like that in a lot of those places. Not much has really changed. And then Alexander Usyk, of course, everything going on out there in the war in Russia and Ukraine, of course, he's going to stand up and be a representative and a face for the Ukrainian people and the injustices that he feels is happening to his people and country. But don't expect Floyd to come out and be that guy. He's going to do what Floyd wants to do. So people can call him a sellout, say money is his God. He'll do anything for money. He'll be with, like, they say some crazy shit. I'm not even going to, some of the stuff that they're saying, I'm not going to say that. I just think it's crazy. But the bottom line is this, man. Whether you think he's selling his soul or not, he can do what he wants. It's very simple. You can't go out here on the internet and pull up a bunch of crap of the horrible things that are happening out there in different parts of the world. And just because Floyd happens to be talking to a group of people who may be from that part of the world or be supporting what seems to be a group of people from certain parts of the world, you can't come down and say, oh, well, he's supporting all the wrong that's happening out there. That's not fair. But I understand how people twist the narrative, talking about they losing respect for him. I think, honestly, man, I think they should leave that man alone. If you already feel he's going to do whatever he has to do when it comes to money and he doesn't care about anything else, Muhammad Ali was the last real boxer before everything started. There'd never be another Muhammad Ali. You know, if you already feel that way, so get over the shit that he's doing. Floyd doesn't care what you guys are talking about. He doesn't care. He's going to do what he wants. Floyd is Floyd. He's not a damn, he's not, what's that called, man? He's not a revolutionary, and he has no interest in coming out here, man, and being the leader of any group of people, of a religion, of any movement. Floyd don't give a shit about that. Floyd wants to cash checks. Simple. And I do think he has a line that he won't cross. I think so. This man has kids. He has a grandchild. But I just think people just want to jump on him and want to try to force him to do something that he's not going to do. It's like, oh, don't buy Gucci, don't buy this. Floyd looking at them crazy. Even with me, I'm going to do what I want to do. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to not talk to someone who's my friend because someone doesn't like him, or not go somewhere because for someone tell me, oh, you shouldn't go there because we feel a way about it. I'm going to do what the fuck I want. Now, I do have a conscience of some shit I'm just not going to get involved with. I mean, I've got a moral compass. I don't know much about Floyd when it comes to that. But what I will say is, Floyd is Floyd. He can do what he wants. And you see these little clips that I have pasted in here? All that's underneath the thread of people who are posting stuff about Floyd Mayweather and attacking Floyd Mayweather and saying, he should educate himself more about the things going on, and he should speak out against these things that are happening to immigrants and stuff around the world. And that's not Floyd's position. Just because Floyd was a boxer and because Floyd has money, Floyd's supposed to come out now and use his platform to do those things? It takes a special person to do that. Not everybody is built for that. Anyway, y'all keep cool. Shout out to the veterans, all 7 continents. I'm not saying Floyd is right. I'm not saying Floyd is wrong. But what I'm saying is, Floyd is Floyd, and he's going to do what he wants. Y'all need to get over that shit. Y'all, I'm in the breeze.